Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Tan Tennis channel. Today is another episode of tennis string review, and this is one of my favorite polyester string, Mayami Tour Hex. The string is voted to be one of the best string for control on the string forum, and I have been using this string pretty often. Well, let's see how it plays. Again, I strung it up on my Blade 98 V8 16x19. The color goes pretty well with each other. It looks good on the court. I strung it at 46 pounds on the main and 44 pounds on the cross. On the baseline, the first thing I felt is that the string is pretty underpowered. There's no free power from it. It only gives you what you put in. Along with the blade, I think the string makes the racket less powerful than it already is. So I would say this string may not be the best match with control frames unless you're powerful and has a lot of energy, or you want like extreme control on your ground strokes. Actually, I tried this string on the E-Zone 100 before and it works pretty well. It gives the racket much more control by taming the power, and it also enhances the feel. But on this one, I think my shots lands shorter than normal. You can see on the video that most of the balls are landing just above the service line. On the feel, well, I think it has a very good feel. It's solid and crispy, not very long feedback, hollowy, pingy kind of thing. The string is firm but not stiff. I think the stiffness is pretty much on the same level as the Tour by Soft. A bit softer than like Tennis Fiber, Ice Cold, and softer than Tour Bite and Confidential. Most importantly, the harder you hit, the better the feel is. You can find the pops and pocketing feel a lot when you hit hard. The control is exceptional. Again, the harder I hit, I can feel the string offers a very good control. I feel connected to the ball very much, and it gives me the confidence to play attacking tennis. Move the opponent around and not afraid to go forward to finish the point. The directional control is very good. I can feel like I have all the tools to change the direction of the incoming ball effortlessly. The depth control is also good, mainly because the string is under power and it prevents overheating. On the spin, I think the string has a pretty good bite on the ball, although it's not a spin-oriented string, but the hexagonal shape really helps with the spin potential. I would not say it has the same bite as the Tour Bite or the Hybrid G, but it's not far behind. The launch angle is medium-low. The downside of the string though is the forgiveness. I don't feel like it's easy to play with, especially when I'm lazy. The string requires good timing, good footwork, and accuracy on the shots. Being late could result in the ball going out of control. Also, I already mentioned that it has great control when you hit hard, but when I was hitting casually, I think the string doesn't offer consistent access to spin, and it's somewhat board-like. To put it more simple, if you cannot hit hard enough to make the string pocket the ball and snap back, I feel like sometimes it just brushes past the ball and doesn't have a drive, so it kind of loses power and control on that. Also, I think the weight of the string is close to the 1.25 gauge than the 1.2 gauge, and it adds up around 33 to 35 swing weight to the racket. So it needs some effort to swing, and it also requires certain racket head speed to achieve that pocketing feel. On the volley, I think it's pretty good at the net. Crispy and solid feel. It has good control, good pops when blocking the ball. Well, what more do I want? On the serve, I think the string gives me a pretty good feel to where I want to put the ball at. I feel like I can serve to the tee more often on the first serve. The power is mediocre, nothing special, but the placement of the ball is really good. I had a very good first serve percentage on this session. Barely have to do the second serve. Anyway, I don't feel like I can get a heavy slice out wide or a heavy kick on the second service. The return is solid. but it just didn't give me a better edge, as most of the time the return goes in the middle and doesn't land that deep. So I would say it's reliable and consistent on just like punching the ball back with shorter backswing, but it wouldn't make you win the point that easily with a return. Alright, I think I covered pretty much of the key points, so let me summarize here. The string has great control and feel, and the control enhanced when you hit harder. It can handle heavy ball pretty well, and it has good spin potential. The feel is good. I feel pretty connected to the ball, and it makes the racket reliable at the net. The cons though, the string is underpowered for beginner and also for intermediate players. It is a little bit firm and not forgiving, so I wouldn't recommend this one to people who have arm issues. And it is a bit inconsistent at low pace when you hit like casually, so it requires a consistent power when you want to play efficiently with the string. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye!